Guys, morning, guys. Okay. Good morning, my. Okay, right. Good morning, Itimele. Good morning, guys. Morning, guys. My name is Leroy, and welcome to those who are new here, because I see new names here. Okay, good morning, namhlanje. Good morning, guys. Morning, guys. My name is Leroy. We are Makoya, and we listen to Ask a Man. And then later by 11:30, we have our own little social corner that we call Talk to Me in Tuana. So which is when you can come in here, you can get help or whether you have a problem with this and that. You come here, this is a very safe space. So relax, let's chill, and then let's listen to the radio. And my name is Leroy, and yeah, man, welcome. JC signature. Oh, JR signature. Welcome. Good morning. Morning, Lady G. Good morning, Nomslope. Morning, guys. Yeah, man. So let's remember to keep tapping the screen there, and um, and send gifts, yeah, there, here and there, because we are slowly building to actually make this like a real podcast, as like lights and studio and like cameras and such. So like one of those gifts actually like they do help. Oh, and just one more thing. We are not affiliated with Metro FM, no? We are just a group of friends who enjoy listening to this show. We're not monetizing anything here. We just genuinely love the show. Nah? Nah? Yeah, sure. Working kind of happy. We. What's that again? We. Yeah, man. Yeah, like we're just trying to help people here and there, like where we can. Thank you very much, Vanessa. Thank you very much. Oh no, and marriage material, right? Oh, what? Shorty. Who else is here? Kile. Oh yeah, Kile. And baby girl born, I got you. I got you today. I got you today. Don't worry. Yeah, man. Oh, and guys, my mother will be here today, now, so let's behave. Let's be in our best behavior today, guys, because my mother is here today, and she, and like, let me just calm down, and let's all behave, and let's all be good people today. But then, yeah, more Candace. Yeah, like let's remember to keep liking and sharing. Yeah. Actually, like no swearing, no profanity. Yeah. So let's get to the show. Actually, good morning, Lola. Morning, Marty. Let's get to the show quickly. They're about to start, and yeah, man. Oh, and hype, guys. Oh, is she also gonna read the comments? I doubt. Yeah, but then hey, anyway, let's just be as like not today. No keeping Ama files tyco. Relax, calm down, calm down. We're not keeping the files. Chill, fam. Anyway, yeah, like let's listen to Anonza very quickly. I agree. However, type of behavior, please, man. But I can keep tapping my nose then.
I've been seeing this guy for plus minus 5 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Can you hear
that? But the thing is, we have just been vibing. So now, lately, unfortunately, I started catching feelings for him. And that's because he has also been somehow trying to confess his feelings for me, but it's on and off. So basically, I do not know what to do. Should I also confront, like, someone tell him that I love him, like I'm falling for him, or what?
Wow. Anonymous, you summarized your situation way too quick for my liking.
Okay.
I feel like you're missing a lot of details in your story.
Okay.
Is it just me, Naked?
No, it's not you. That was quick. I hope he's not as quick as you. Okay, let's start from the beginning,
Yes,
Anonymous.
please.
So when did you meet this guy?
I think it's not 2019. I think it's 2020.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
How did you meet him? Where were you guys?
I just met him at some random place.
What's a random
Tell us,
place?
you are anonymous. Go for it. Tell us.
I met him at a mall.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So what happened? He approached you, you approached him, exchanged numbers. The rest is history.
Yes. He approached me. He approached me, and then we started talking. Actually, we started talking, and then along the conversation, we got along, and then that's when we started exchanging numbers.
Mm-hmm. And what were his first words to you?
When he approached me, he sort of like complimented me.
Already, he complimented your physical appearance. What did he compliment? Was it your nose? Was it your ears? Was it the great future you have behind you? What was it?
No, it was not the great future behind me. He just told me about how he likes my smile, how well I was dressed, and that.
Okay.
And then when we started having a conversation, he also said he liked how we are communicating.
Okay. Interesting. And what did you say to him?
I didn't say much because I'm more of a shy person. So when I first meet a person, I become more shy.
Mm-hmm. And at any point, did you think that maybe this guy does this at each and every mall that he goes to? Or what made you comfortable to actually give him your numbers? Was he sincere? What was it about him? Was it the way he smelled?
I think he was sincere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then I did have that thing that he would see, what if this is what he normally does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then why did you totally shelve that thought?
I don't know. Probably it's because I have been played before.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so does this mean that you were desperate? Were you not in a relationship? Were you not seeing anyone? Were you not entertaining anyone at the time?
No, at that time I was not entertaining anyone.
Were you lonely?
Yes, very lonely.
Yeah. But
Sunday
we make a lot of mistakes when we're lonely, hey?
Mm-hmm.
But then I think I was ready to be in a relationship because I had just broken, it was 2 years after I had broken up with my then partner.
2 years. And in those 2 years, you never entertained anybody else?
Not at all.
In any way? No kissing? No
nothing,
physical, nothing. So
nothing.
Commitment.
Because I just wanted to heal from the previous relationship.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so Anonymous, you're vibing with this person for 5 years. So you guys aren't dating, but you're dating.
No, we are not dating. We are just vibing.
For 5 years.
Yes.
Okay?
She took 90 days to 5 years.
So where do you think he's getting intimacy from?
Sir?
In his 5 years of waiting. Because Tina, we're used to the 90-day rule. So in the last 5 years, where do you think he gets his intimacy from? Or Naya, are you guys on the same journey?
I think we are also on the same journey. Because at the moment he's not seeing anybody. That's what I think.
In the last 5 years?
That's what okay. When we met, he was in a relationship, but then the relationship ended, and then after that, I didn't know about any other relationship. Yes.
Yo, we need to meet this man.
Yeah.
This is the first man in history that's waited so long. Anonymous, he does have a penis, right?
Yes.
And you know it's there.
Yes, I know.
How do you know?
How am I supposed to answer that question? Because I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yes.
Oh, but you haven't touched it.
I have.
I mean, like, they've been vibing, guys. Can you...
Guys, I don't
know
know
what's
if
vibing.
you understand when I say we are vibing. I mean vibing.
Explain.
That's vibing.
Okay, wait. Explain what vibing means to you. Can you actually explain it when we come back from headlines?
Say whom not?
Okay, no problem.
From the
Anyway.
headlines.
Okay. Anyway. Good morning, guys. My name is Leroy. We are Makoya. We're not affiliated with Metro, but then, like, we love this show. So that's why we gather here Monday to Friday. Then we listen to the show. Oh, and you know, and like, just another disclaimer, nah? There's some strong language here, so please, please make sure that the kids are not here. This is 18+ show, nah? So some things may be discussed here. So as in like, let's be comfortable with that. And please keep tapping my nose there, né? Like let's reach as in like 20K lapo. Then you'll get the recap soon. But then I don't worry about that. But then I just keep tapping my nose.
What's love got to do with it? Hashtag Ask a Man.
All right, so we've got Anonymous on the line. It's 10:31. A bit of a summary before we continue.
Okay.
Of course, your advice on standby, but the Naked DJ and Somizi are here. So Anonymous has been vibing with a guy for the past 5 years. We'll get to her definition of vibing now. And she's just saying that it's been going fine. However, she has now caught strong feelings for him and doesn't know if she should tell him how she feels. Now, Anonymous also suspects that he might feel the same way. So Anonymous also just adds that they haven't been sexually involved over the past 5 years. And again, we'll get to that. But Anonymous, we're on the same page, right? We're on the same page.
But with regarding to sexually, when I mean vibing, I was meaning that, yes, that we have been sexually vibing. That's what I was meaning when I said vibing.
Okay.
And how's the sex?
Quite very good.
Phakathi inside.
Very good. All right.
I mean, clearly,
Do you think he's got a girlfriend?
I don't think so for now.
Eh?
I don't know, but I think he doesn't.
Okay.
Because when he had one, I knew about the girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Do you think he has a boyfriend?
No, I doubt.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, let's get straight to it.
Anonymous, can you just reiterate the advice that you need this morning after everything is said and done?
I just want to know if I should just tell him how I feel about him or should just continue with the vibing since I'm also enjoying the vibing part.
Okay. You know the song that goes, "You shoot your shot. You shoot ayikola." Ngizobo. I honestly think you should shoot your shot.
Well, yeah, me too, actually.
Tell him exactly how you feel. Umdala, you know. Because also this vibing thing can also be a waste of time. You know.
Yes.
Can be a waste of time for one of you. Also can be one of you could be taking advantage of the carefreeness of the relationship, you know. But sometimes such relationships are the best because as long as you don't catch feelings, but when I so catch my feelings, then it's going to be, you are now going towards a direction of you're opening a wound of being hurt by certain things. Because once you catch feelings, there's certain things that you're going to do or say that are going to rub you off the wrong way because now you've caught feelings versus when you were just vibing. So it's no longer just vibing now. You have caught feelings. And if you feel which is caught feelings, make it official, you know. Speak to him and tell him exactly how you feel. There's nothing wrong with a woman expressing her feelings. We are human as well. And you are equal as well. Yeah, so that also you know, okay, is he on the same page for sure? Or you just thinking just because
You are in love, then like,
you think he's catching feelings?
Anonymous, do you mind stepping away from the child in the background? We're hearing more of the child than you, and it's distracting us here, if you don't mind.
All right. So, all I'm saying is that you need to express exactly how you feel. And then it doesn't mean if he says no, it's the end of the vibing. Yeah, but at least you know now that you don't go any further in terms of your feelings. And then you can make a decision. If you want a steady relationship, then it might be not with him. Then you can decide if to end or to carry on with your relationship. Yeah, but so it won't hurt to start it now. What are you scared of about you telling him how you feel?
I think it might be rejection.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. The worst that could happen is a no.
Yeah.
You won't die. Nobody ever died from no.
Exactly.
Ne?
Yes.
Anonymous, I feel like you've pushed me into a corner. And when the naked DJ is cornered, he has no option but to activate the ancestor. And you know, once I activate the ancestor starts translating on my behalf. Right?
Can you roll
Anonymous, indoda kumele ikhulume.
Man must speak up.
Oh.
Anonymous, awunandoda.
Anonymous, you don't have man.
You can't be in a relationship and when we ask you questions, you say, angazi.
Awukwazi ukuba ku-relationship masikubuza imibuzo uthi wena you don't know.
After 4 years, Anonymous,
5.
you don't know where you stand. Awazi.
Emva kweminyaka emine awazi ukuthi umephi. Man, woza jikela.
You see, Anonymous, it's because you don't have a leader.
Ukuthi awuna muntu okuhambela phambili. Awuna inkokheli.
Oh.
So you don't have a man here. You don't have a real man here.
Awuna ndoda engempela.
I think it's
Okay,
nice
enough
of Mizzy.
translation.
Yeah.
You know why, nice for me? Because I get what you're saying when you say sometimes she feels that she might get rejected or it might mess up the relationship, and this vibe word is very nice. But this man hasn't said, Uguti, or this head hasn't said, this is what I want. Look, I'm not saying that sometimes there's women that actually lead relationships. You guys become yo. You know? But I feel that Anonymous is looking for someone to lead. And this man is not leading her to the promised land. Which is why she's confused. She doesn't know where she is going. She's just been giving it up for free for 4 years. And what she's going to do is make it seem like it's a good thing by using the term vibing. Anonymous, this man has just been eating you for 4 years with no promises. There's nothing, it's not a good vibe.
I think also to the guy's defense, maybe he's not that into her. It's not because he can't lead. You know, men would know who to pursue, who to marry,
Exactly.
who to engage. So if
And when we're into someone,
yes,
we lead.
100%.
And we say what we want.
It's not because he's a bad leader.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
Oh my goodness. Anonymous.
My word.
The ancestors even speak English now. Do you get what Somizi is saying?
Yeah, I do.
And I mean, Anonymous, this thing, remember, Guti, Jolo is a game, right? And it's all about who plays it better than the other person. This is when there's no feelings involved. Now, I feel that he's playing the game better than you because he's getting everything he wants from you. But he doesn't have to commit to you. He doesn't have to promise you anything. It's just vibes. But vibes leave you confused. Vibes.
But I was also getting what I wanted from him.
Come on, girl.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, then.
Yes.
Okay. Then mind you,
I was also getting what I...
Okay, but Anonymous. Okay, so both of you are getting what you want.
Yeah.
So why do you want to mess it up?
She caught feelings.
It's another level, I think.
Oh.
She
Come
wants
on
to
now.
take it to another level. It's feelings now involved.
Exactly.
It was physical before. So now there's feelings, and she probably thinks, and it's even better if, sometimes it's even better if it starts this way.
You want to break the contract?
Yes, no, you don't break the contract. You enhance the contract. You add benefits. Like here on Metro, come on, Naked, come on. When you first signed your contract 75 years ago,
Yes.
things are completely different from what they are now because your contract has been enhanced.
Facts.
There's certain things that you have now that you didn't have then.
So, Mizi, you had two options.
Yes.
Well, your second option was this man might not be into her.
Yes.
Now, when you are not into someone and this person wants you to enhance the contract. Imagine.
We said might.
Yes, might. Yes.
Might. Also, guys, let's Anonymous, don't lose hope here, right?
Okay.
Chances are also the reason why this guy is not pursuing you, he's respecting your boundaries.
Exactly.
No, guys, there are guys who respect women's boundaries, or because they've agreed on vibing, and the guy says vibing is all it's gonna be.
It's so easy. The
And there's
only
nothing wrong
men
with that.
respect weird boundaries are maybe the men you are dating.
No, Naked.
Now I need to
No.
disagree with
When
that, man.
when you want to make men kube ngathi amahoho yonke into fanele bathi oh
Yeah.
ba-attack yimi indoda. No.
A predator must attack.
No. Then women are not prey.
We said yesterday, inkukhu ezizelayo.
No.
Ayisimnandi. Anonymous, don't be inkukhu.
You cannot.
Ezizelayo.
I refuse.
Translate answers.
Okay, wait. I refuse, Kuto, for Naked to wenza ngathi amakhosikazi iBringbok amadoda yamalion. It's a lion and a lioness. And sometimes the lioness is the one that brings bread to the house. She hunts as well. She can hunt. Sisi, hunt.
This lioness hasn't hunted in 4 years.
Nina nazi itori. Nangazi ke mina ngezitori zakudala.
Come on.
Ngizokupha example yona Anonymous. Uyamazi uDineo uDineo Langa.
No, oh, okay.
uDineo Langa. No konje bandoda yakhe.
Yes, we know her.
Yes. You know Dineo's husband.
Yes. Solo,
Yes.
yeah.
Look at them now. And Dineo shot her shot. It started exactly like this. And look at them now.
Exactly.
So Anonymous, lalela mina mntanami.
Okay.
Ungamameli lesisheli lesi esinaked. Otherwise, you're gonna lose out on a good relationship. Shoot your shot.
But tell her, Somizi Wuti, it's a 50-50.
Absolutely.
You can shoot your shot and he might not be there tomorrow. You can shoot your shot, break the contract, and he might
100%.
not be interested anymore.
100%.
But even that happens, Anonymous. You've done what your heart desires. And if he shoots you down, it's still okay. There's a lot of other men out there. Then you become the hunter that Somizi was talking about. Then from here on, do not be in relationships for 4 years without knowing where it's going.
Good. You look
Anonymous, before we say goodbye to you, I know I even said that, "Ish, please can you step aside from the child because we're getting a bit distracted." Is that your child by any chance?
No.
Ah, okay, so you don't have any kids.
Yes, Mara knows again marriage material. Wait.
Okay, no, just checking.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Look at
just
that.
checking. Okay. All right, we good, guys?
We could be. I'm happy for Anonymous. I can already see the future. It's going to be an amazing future. Let us know when.
Please listen to
With or
Somizi because
without
he's
him?
also got vibes, yeah. Go vibes. Hey.
Yeah.
Somizi, I mean, Anonymous, Anonymous, are you good?
Yes, I'm good.
Do you think you've got this?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't be scared of rejection, because it could be rejection. Look at the glass half full, not half empty.
Amen.
All right. Anonymous,
Thank you, guys.
thank you very much for taking the time to, wake up this Thursday morning and say, I'm calling in to ask a man. So this is your moment. Why don't you give us a call right now, 086-2160, or send us your voice note to 060-552-730.
So yeah, man. Good morning, guys. My name is Leroy. We are Makoya Random. My name is not Makoya, guys. My name is Leroy. So we just listen to Ask a Man now. So today I'm gonna keep it. Right now, okay, sharp. So we have rules here. There's no speaking, barking over each other here. You respect your fellow viewers here. You speak with respect. Then we stick to what Anonza needs help with. We are not gonna create the conspiracy or the what if. She asked, do I shoot my shot or stick to vibing? So let's stick to that, please, as on please. Now, you can make the example for the but stick to the advice asked. Now, happy when you given a chance to speak. So when you request here, you come in, you mute your mic, then you will speak when you are given the chance to speak. Now, thank you guys. Great stuff. So now, let me just play the disclaimer. Then I'll hand over to our Rakhadi here, and I know she's fuming right now, but it's fine.
The views and she said first.
Right. So that's it. Let me quickly, fella, just spice it up in Jamie only now. Me, I fully agree with Markamakan. Oh, modimo wa ka. Qala go fetsa hela re bua hela le wena. Mara anyway. So me, I fully agree with so me's actually hore mna baby girl born. Like this has been 5 years, nah? You've been vibing, there's no red flags. Clearly, he respects you, lay your boundaries, lay the agreement you had. Right? Yeah, Fede, he might have another one there and there and there, Fede, but he respects you enough to actually stay within the agreement for more than 5 years. For me, that's a huge green flag actually. You know? So me, I'm saying, Bonala, you know what, ne? Hope for the best, but also expect the worst. So you know what? Shoot your shot, Lala. Go and have fun. Marry. There are more pros than cons here. So bona Lala. Go and have fun. So that's my thing there. V V said the red flag is a man fornicating with you without claiming you. Hey, V get some a Thursday o montla re batla go nna live le re be o tsikeng like re vibe le na le tla ka wo awa weekend sabsalo.
Yo, good morning.
Good morning.
Eh, firstly, I'm going to disagree with him. Got that statement because she said they were vibing. Guys, I don't know if you guys are missing this. It's not a relationship. Even Naked keeps saying you can't be with a man for 5 years and not know where you stand. You don't stand anywhere. You are vibing. It's not a relationship,
You're
guys.
standing right there.
You are hanging.
Hey.
You are hanging. It's not a relationship. When you are vibing, it's just it's almost like it's not, I can't even say that it's an open relationship. But you
Kind
guys
of
are
that.
not, you guys, yeah, kind of there, Ntwana. And it also means that you are not inclusive to each other. You know, it's not that like you guys are exclusive, you guys are in a like a set barking commitment. You guys meet at that time when you meet, but when you go your separate ways, Leroy can go to Kostrateng and do whatever that he wants, and I can go to Joburg and do whatever that I want. We just come together. When we come together, we do whatever that we do, and it's done. So there's no standing here. You can't be not standing. This man, a man knows what he wants. They are vibing. And yes, moving on. When you guys are vibing, because it's when you spend too much time with someone that you like. I mean, when you spend too much time with someone, it's inevitable for you not to start liking them. One, you know,
Yes.
if you,
Yes.
yeah, if you constantly spending time with the person and you do the things that you like, you guys like, and it's inevitable for you guys not to fall for each other. So what where Anonza is now, she's been doing that for 5 years, and now she's at a point where she is catched feelings, not just about liking now. So now she has fallen for this person, and she's out here saying, okay, in the beginning, this was it, this is what we were doing. But now, Mina, I'm breaching the contract because I've catched feelings. So how do I tell him, Khori, this is where I stand now? It is as simple as that, you know? And yo guys, I relate. I think Lee, I've spoken to you guys about this. How I have literally vibed for someone for 5 years. And I got to a point where I'm Anonza. I am like, okay, I need to stop this vibing thing. So it's either we are exclusive or there's nothing. I got to a point where I felt like, okay, we've been doing this vibing thing and I've had enough of it. I mean, 5 years is a long time. You know, I
Bruh,
felt,
that's
I
a
know,
really
right?
long time.
Yeah, and someone said it's a waste of time. It's not a waste of time if that's what you want at the time. Remember, as people, we don't want the same things. If when you want commitment, go to your commitment. But if I want to vibe, then I want to vibe. You get it? So it's not a waste of time. It's a waste of time if you guys don't agree. If you want commitment and Lee says I want to vibe, then it's a waste of your time. But if you guys want to vibe together, then it's not a waste of your time. You know. So I also got to a point where I was like, okay, I am now not even a Kitsenseluto. I was like deep, kitavile. I'm Benekant inside, and it's
God,
a mess. You know, and it was a mess. It was really a mess because like I couldn't take it anymore. You know, and another worst thing was we guys, it was a relationship. The only thing was for us to put on the title.
yeah,
The cloth,
yeah, it's like, yeah, fam, yeah,
yeah,
man.
it's that one. The cloth did not even happen, you know. And you guys must not ask me now, Khori, do I think he wasn't getting it? That's not my business. He was doing it at his own time. He is not my boyfriend, and he was not my boyfriend. We were vibing. So I can't be now worrying about stuff that he does when he's not with me because he's not my boyfriend. We're vibing, you know? So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, then I got to a point where, and then that's what Anonza now must do. She's at the point where now she's dived in like me, and she wants this thing to be exclusive. So she must just speak up. And like Usomizi said, oh, I love Usomizi today. The worst that could happen is getting a no. Literally, that's the worst that could happen. Because like, like this person, I mean, guys, what's the worst thing that a person can do to you when they've seen you naked? For me, seeing me naked is the worst thing you can do to me. But ke asikho lapho. All I'm saying
Exactly.
is the worst thing that could happen is getting a no. So Anonza, it's so sad that I'm giving this advice, but it's something I never apply myself. She must just gather up herself, pull herself together, and put her brave face and bring her confidence and go up to this person. I mean, they've been connecting for the past 5 years, you know? Go up to him and say, listen, my guy, we've been doing this and this and this and this. And I know Khore, this was our agreement or we were comfortable with it. But now things have changed from my side. I now want more. You know, I now want this. And she must just put it on her side, Khore, what now she wants. And then she must just listen to this guy if this guy can do it or not. And if he can't do it, she must now, this is where she'll be responsible for everything that happens to her. She mustn't come back and call and cry and say men are dogs. No. She must now start seeing the red flags. This is when she must apply that red flags. If this man says no, I'm not that into you, I'm into you, but not like that, this is when she packs her things and she leaves. Because that's not what she wants. She wanted that before, yeah, but now she's leveled up. She wants more. So if this guy says, I hear what you're saying, but the more that you want, I can't give you. Ntwana, she needs to pack her bags and leave.
Okay. Okay, cool. You know what, ne? You literally put it so perfectly, actually, Horobon. You shoot your shot, you know now, okay, sharp, like, where do we stand now? Mar, what happens after that? You must take full responsibility, okay, you staying or you going? Whatever happens, well, because you made the decision. Yes, well, ladies, sharp. Now, guys, guys, you know what? Like, let's also consider that vibing for 5 years, that's a really long time. Because now remember, you'll be like you will be doing the Mjolo things, but then vibey Kylie. So now there are those feelings actually there. Or okay, shit, he answers my calls. She listens to me. Yeah, sharp. Like we can go for like about a week, as in like without speaking. But then like when we speak, there's that connection, that like mutual respect. Happy to hold on to a vibe for 5 years. That's like marriage already. But then now, like, without the titles. Because one thing, like, that I actually just realized now is that people worship the title more than the actual connection. So anje motho o nyaka go nyala, motho o nyaka go ba mean, this and that, but then there's no connection actually there. But then when I feel you just want to say, hey, love lives here. So yeah, man, like there are more pros than cons here actually, the connection is like that deep actually, that hey, we can do this actually. Yeah. But anyway, maybe you are late, but then just a quick recap actually, because today not like it's just a thing fairly out. Okay, so baby girl, she's been vibing with this guy for 5 years. Vibing as in hooking up, like nothing official, but then hey, I see you, you see me, so now she has caught feelings. So now she's like, okay, gents, do I let her know or not? I mean, him know or not, Because me now, the love is burning now, So like, there's a whole volcano inside the heart. So now she's like, should I let him know or not? Mimi, hold it right there, Lala. Lee, good morning.
Good morning, Leroy. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, sister. How are you?
I'm not right. I'm not right. I'm not right. Anonza unswarisa headache. Guys, it's 2024, for heaven's sake. 2024. 2024. Why are you still waiting for someone to tell you which profile do you belong to, guys? Like, it doesn't make sense. I will agree with Sapsi on this one. I think Anonza didn't tell us the story in the beginning properly because, her summary was like quick, short, and then up until Kujo said, Anonymous. I think she left a few things behind, so she didn't give us. Anonymous, I think for now, when the relationship started, they were clear with the guy, Hore, with snaking, attacking, smash and grab. No hard feelings. I seriously, that it was giving me those vibes. So it was smash and grabbing, no hard feelings. See, we stop at the stop sign, we go when it's orange. But you know how feelings are. And then she started getting feelings. But I think she didn't go to Mukai and say, you know what, I'm starting to catch feelings because as women, is really easy, easy one. So she was supposed to go and say, you know what, I'm starting to catch feelings. I know we had an agreement. Our contract was we smash, we grab, we move. But I'm starting to feel you. Is there a chance, or do you see us, or do you see this relationship going somewhere? If not, let me know so that I can, because I know probably Mukai has someone on the side. Mukai has like a serious relationship with someone on the side. Mukai is not like hanging, dangling herself like washing line. Mukai onale mutu, on a serious note, Mukai has someone. So it's another now to go there and say, you know what, I know I didn't keep my end of the bargain, but as for now, where do we go from here? I have feelings for you. Do you have or you don't have? If you don't have feelings for me, can we at least snake attack each other up until I find someone and then I move on? Because she's going to get hurt at the end of the day. By the look of things, she's already hurting because 4 years in a relationship, not knowing where you going, are you loved or not, are you in a relationship, you probably haven't been invited to anywhere, you probably meet after dark, kama fifi, you're not meeting during the day. Even if you meet, it's the pickup and then they're gonna make sure that they drop you off when no one sees you. So
Like, yeah, like, born. That's the agreement. That's what we said. For 5
yes,
years.
that's what I'm saying. But now she doesn't want the agreement anymore. Why can't she? I've realized with us women, a lot of women, I will give an example about myself. I said, if I can phone probably Mina ask a man, I will take the 10-year ask a man. We tend to stay in situations because we always say it's better to stay in this one because, hey, I don't know how it rains outside or how hot it is outside. Let me stay here. Maybe one day, maybe, you know what kills us the most? That maybe one day this person will be like, okay, yeah, it's fine. She has been begezeling for the past 20 years, and then let me just stay with her. But the begazela for 20 years, the guy will go and marry someone that he has seen for 3 months. When you've been begazela, all these butluku guys. So anonymous guys, my advice is pack your things and go. Tell the guy who it's not make sure and this I'm not coming. I know this is what was the plan, but now it's no longer happening. The guy is not there, guys, and now she's gonna mess up all these things because Mukai will say, but what was the agreement in the first place, guys? We love with the heart. We love kapilo. Ba guy ba rata ka the other part.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I know I'm way out of line here, Leroy. But hey, wait till sometimes when you laugh, especially if the Purinyakos it's good. It means the Purinyakos is good for her to feel like that. So she must just bye herself. Yeah. Ask Kadula, please. Ask Kadula, like she mustn't stay. She mustn't stay. She's gonna end up hurting herself. She's gonna stay another 10 years when she could have found a potential man who was gonna love and appreciate her for who she is. So she must just pack up and leave, Leroy. That's all I'm saying. She must leave. When the thing is not safe anymore, leave. When you see her, leave, because she's gonna now look like a psycho. She's gonna look like, hey, you want, hey, now you wanting to mess up our plan.
That's why.
While you okay. Sure. Yeah.
So abana mimiuka yona. Okay. Yeah, Leah, I get you, but then guys, we are failing to understand that we like we are all human here. You know? Yeah, guys do this, ladies do that. Hey, love with the heart, love with the things. Guys, we all love with the heart and they're down there. Whether we like it or not, there we are basically the same. Just how you actually communicated, like how you actually deal with it. Now, like that's where we kind of, yeah. Now you know I didn't sharp. Like, but anyway,
No, Leroy, she could have understand the word vibing. Guys, if you understand vibing doesn't mean we are in love. Vibing, it means we snack and we move. We move. We
we are
vibe with.
humans. You see,
Yes.
we are humans. Once I see
I
you,
mean,
who laugh and then like you come to me, because I'm like, dude, you trust me that much, that I'm like, damn. So now, like, those feelings now they start doing the things. You see, then now, like, things happen. But anyway, you know, and like, Lee, barking can, right, la beka mo ko na ne, like,
okay.
let's give Lola, barking can, like, Lola a chance. Please mute your mic there, Lee.
All right. Okay.
Thank you very much, Lola.
So, I don't think there's anything wrong with Ugel feeling the way she's feeling, because come to think about it properly, for you to vibe for 5 years, it takes a lot. It takes a lot for you to vibe. And that means Uga is also putting a bit of effort here and there. It's not like a 9 to 9 thing where we just see each other at night. Nope. In this case, it looks like they also do go out sometimes during the day. They do spend time. Ganjalo, you catch feelings, because if it was just blindly at night, Okel was going to see which, nope, this is not for me. But she wants to settle because she sees potential in this guy. So it's a 50-50 chance with him. Okay, might also want the relationship. Why? I have a friend, and they had the similar situation where they were just vibing and Ukai was in a relationship. When he broke up with the girlfriend, they started vibing like very closely. And Ukai was like, you know what? I'm tired of vibing. I need a relationship. And then when she got into a relationship, Ukai was like, no, fuck it. I want you. And that's exactly how it ended. They have a child, they're married now. So it's a 50-50 chance Uti Ukai might also be feeling the same way. I don't want to believe Uti it was just a night thing where we're just vibing for 5 years. And Ukai is saying Ukai was never in a relationship during the period of time. That means even if a guy was smashing someone, she never knew. That means she was respected enough not to know. That's my take.
You know, I'd never recommend Gana Lola. You put it so beautifully, perfectly so. Nah? Sharp. Like I see the ladies here, like they say, oh, hey, 5 years, no, hey, guys, no, sharp, no, that's not sharp. What recommend Gana, you ladies, nah? Let me let you in, more like a young secret, actually. Men are the biggest babies, actually, in the world. Nah? From a guy, let me let you know. That guy caught feelings literally within the first 3 months. I'm telling you. Because as a guy, you can't stay in a house where no, actually, you really cannot be going to the same restaurant where the food is shared. I can tell you now. Wanna like let's say the food is like grr, and the service is grr. He'll never go back there. But he stayed for 5 years. I'm telling you now, he's a gone boy. Just that now he kind of okay. He's kind of like what's that fearing that ish, like okay, like what if he comes clean and then like she's not ready and then now he's gonna lose this whole thing like Taiko, oh yeah, sharp. So now he's like ish, so I'm just like what if now she's gonna think or so lay soft delay manje le so manje hang phone, so guys, let me let you know now, this guy feels exactly the same way. They have the same problem for ish. What if? So me, I'm saying Lala, bona, thunza lo role fela wena bona. I feel cut. But yes, Lira Ray, yes, yeah, you're right. They need to have now that moment of clear communication. Okay, Joe, but this is how I feel. How do you feel about this? Then we know where we stand. So yes, Lira Lumponyan, that's kind of where the labels actually now like they start getting more important for a K-sharp. Clarity now. Okay, where do we stand now? Fade, we've been hanging now. So now, where do we stand now? Because it's been 5 years, guys. And I'm done with that part. So we are left with 21 minutes. Then we are gonna have our own Ask a Man. So remember yesterday's Nonza. So we got clarity from her. So now we are gonna help her with her situation actually today. So yeah. So stay tuned. Taiko, what's up? Taiko.
Good morning, me. Good morning, the team. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sabelo.
Wait, okay.
Okay, guys. We are deceiving ourselves. Truly speaking, we are deceiving ourselves. There's nothing called vibing. How many cases we have resolved where they started get the word vibing? No, we were vibing. We had an agreement that you are my side. Now I want to be the main. Now I want you to leave the side. I want you to be your main. How many cases have we resolved up to so far for that? Remember, guys, we are talking about feelings of two opposite sex or two opposite genders, a male and a female. There's no way that you can kiss someone and then you get aroused, and then from there you said you don't have feelings for that person. At the end of the day, you will be coming here saying that no feelings attached. It doesn't work like that. You are a male, there is a female, you get kissed, you get aroused, you feel each other. So, an example, there's no way that you can get into the water and you come out dry. You get into the water, you come out wet. That's what I'm telling you. How can you be sleeping with someone, or how can you be interacting with someone sexually, and then from there you expect not to have feelings?
Oh, no, Sheba. They've been hiding their feelings as in like working clearly. So no, yeah, they've gotten as in like working really high now that man, you know, and they're like she can't contain them anymore. You know, yes, we like we're saying that you are right actually.
That is what I'm saying, Lee.
The
That
agreement was this.
even if at the beginning you guys were agreeing that we are vibing,
Yes.
okusalayo I exist lane to nibizayo vibing. You will have feelings for someone, and then from there you need more. So let's stop misusing the word vibing. It doesn't exist. According to me, it doesn't exist.
Also, rather when
We had a lot of problems like this. People will be looking up for more just because maybe they started as vibing. Now the feelings are there. So guys, just know that as soon as you engage with someone sexually or intimacy, the feelings are growing. So this vibing thing, it doesn't exist.
Okay, Taco, thank you very much, fam.
Yeah, so let's stop justifying our I don't know how I can put it, but I think we are justifying something here by the word vibing, and we are justifying something here by the word no strings attached. How many cases we have encountered so far where people said at the beginning that there is no strings attached, but now I cannot live without you? Where did the no strings attached ended up to?
Okay, but again, Taco, you know, and like you see, but remember, Voice of Reason has been on leave for like a month now. I'm pretty sure if he was here, he would have reprimanded us so quick. Or hey, haradlaga meal. So I'm saying, lawyer, you are there actually. Hey, this guy like a meal. One clarity from the get go here because now like there are
Yeah,
feelings
I'm
here.
putting that.
So Taco, please.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Lee. That let's stop Galaka Mili. Retotla no vibing went wrong. How can you vibe with your body? Just enlighten me. How do you vibe with your body?
Maleke tempele ya
And
modimo. Ha o tshameke ka yona motho weso.
with the expectations that you will not catch feelings. But if feelings, my kutlo, never. Anonza lost on her own on her own game. She lost.
I don't know, but again, Fab, you know what? Like, thank you very much, Majin. Like, because of time,
Lina,
so like, let's just keep it.
Tupa. This gender ibata shamboko only tupa. Ishamboki.
Boy, spread love, not legs, guys. And let's remember those words from okay, you know, and like most of you guys like, don't know KG. He'll be back probably next week. Yeah, you're gonna see. He doesn't play that wide. Oh, he's our father. That wide. He doesn't play. He calls out to order now. But anyway, moving on quickly. Mimi, hello. But anyway, moving on quickly. Mimi, hello. Network yako juicy dizi mutima. Yeah, wait, okay, wait. I think Mimi's coming back now.
I got a call. Hey, Vanna. Guys, where's the hell?
Anyway.
Guys, what's happening?
Nah, it was my network. Chill. So yeah, fam, you can speak.
Oh, I thought it was me. I was about to say what the hell is happening now?
Let's see here. Hmm?
Guys, Kopalin Twareling for coming to school late. Like Kopalin Twareling, Gazre Kilo Patala heavily. It won't happen again. I lost track of time. Anyway. Guys, I think now at our big ages, we understand Hore, we are not cut out for vibing, but we still, for some reason, want to do it, you know? And we know Hore, Mpo, just leave me alone. We know Hore, the minute, yeah?
Oh, no. I had to file enough.
We all know that the minute you start catching feelings for your sneaky link is chai. Like that's when you know Horna, it's time to end it because there's no sneaky link formed against me. And you can never ever expect a sneaky link because in their mind they're gonna be like, okay, now if ever I get into a relationship with this person, they're gonna have a sneaky link when they are lonely or when things don't go well in our like guys, sneaky link things don't work. Vibing doesn't work at all. The minute you catch feelings, that should be your exit. You can't be catching feelings for someone who does not want to have a label with you. That's like having a baby with a man who blatantly tells you that he doesn't want to have a baby. So let's stop trying to complicate our lives by wanting things that are far from us. This man is emotionally unavailable for you. The only thing he does you is he services you, so you don't get the cobwebs. Don't want anything more than that. If you catch feelings, exit and go find someone who will catch feelings along with you. That's the number one rule.
Can I
Yeah?
say something?
Mimi,
Mm?
I am gonna play Precious actually today. What if it works out?
No, 90% of the time it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Even
That
if
one
it's
percent.
90. Even if it's 90. No.
No. That
No,
1%. You know,
Lee, let me
what?
tell you, ne, I want somebody to come here and tell me a success story of vibing. Because why would a person, let me tell you something about men. Let me tell you something about men. Ne? Men, no, guys, we are the only species, ke tjho rona basadi, we are the only species that take a while, to get to know someone, to actually fall for someone. Yeah, but now men know what they want the minute they fall for someone. Vibing doesn't work for the mere fact that this person wanted to vibe with you in the first place means how freely fund one, and there are chances that he will never. Even if he tries to even say, let me give this a chance, it will not work because it's not what was wanted in the first place. Men know what they want.
And for those people who have been harassing me about.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah.
Or understand, vibing never works out, guys. Vibing is just another way of breaking your own heart because as a woman, okasi o ka se fe motho spantu and not catch feelings down the line. Eo yona a ke itse gore pila, why do we always do that to ourselves? That should completely stop. Like we are now trying to to become these emotionless beings that have coitus without any emotion. There is no way. We are women. We are just emotional beings. We are gonna fall for the people we vibe with at the end of the day. That's why we should just stop vibing completely. Because in as much as now we are not, in that vibing situation, the day you get into that situation, you will see yeah, I am 100% a woman, and I there is no way in hell I can have emotionless sex. It never works, guys. It never works.
Okay, Mimi, you know what, nah? The views and opinions, like, okay, those are yours, Fade. It's fine. And I'm gonna respect that, Fade. But I'm also gonna disagree with you there. But hey, hello.
Yeah. Mimi, I also wanted to mention, Uti, remember, there was no cheating here. It didn't start off as we are cheating on each other and we are just vibing. We like each other. We didn't sit down and say we want a relationship. That's how it started. So there's a 50-50 chance that it might actually work out. Like the story I told earlier on, they're even married now. So there's a 50-50 chance that it might actually work.
Thank you very much, Lola. Wena o late wena o tla ka dilo tse di tswileng mo tseleng, Mimi, but it's fine. Respect. Mimi.
But anyway, let me go make breakfast, guys.
Yes. But can I mean okay, Shabna, but then like like skangala man, sorry. It's just a difference of like the opinion, So as kids, nah. It's all love. Sabs.
Number one,
Yeah,
it's my network, if not yours. Is it better now?
it's good now.
Ne ke re ke batla go mo kgalema le nna Mimi gore o tla lata mo, and then she missed an entire class, and then o tla rasa mo. Mamela.
It's not my fault.
Mimi, calm down. Yazi sithina namaZulu soyahlupha. So unodlame, calm down. Tlogela maZulu, ko buditse ke batho ba ko gae ke a ba itse. Tlogela maZulu. You see how you're turning out? Out of a kgwedi. O msinyana into it sontoliana. I know them. Anyway, I want to agree with Lola before I make another point. I want to agree with Lola that there's a 50-50 chance. And guys, please, if someone came in here and said, "God, 2024, yes, 2024, there's a 50-50 chance." It might work, it might not work, but that does not mean you shouldn't shoot your shots. Ne. So I wanna say, you guys know Buntle Mudisele now Muloi and Pretty Ugly. Do you know their story? They were vibing for 6 years. They vibed for 6 years up until Buntle was like, I can't do this anymore. Buntle went up to Pretty and said, Pretty, listen, I want to be your official girl. And they've been married for how long? If you guys follow them, they are the most beautiful young couple. They are happy. So, Mimi, you saying they never work. This is for you. It's not that Kusa never ew. It's a 50-50 chance. It might work, it might not work. It's not gonna work if he's not that into you, but it might work as well. So it doesn't mean you must now sit at home and cover your face with a pillow and not shoot your shots. And then also, guys, can we understand? I think Friday we need to school each other and understand what vibing is. Yes, you might agree, Khore, we are vibing, but that does not take away the fact that I'm human. Us vibing I'm not saying I'm not gonna fall for you. I'm not saying I'm gonna shut my emotions and my feelings and my hormones and my everything. I still have eyes, I still have feelings, I feel the connection. It's not gonna happen that I'm not gonna fall for you. So the fact that we are saying we're vibing, we are not saying it's not gonna happen that we're going to fall for each other. Instead, falling for each other, honestly, a higher percentage, because like I'm saying, if you spend too much time with the person, it's inevitable for you not to fall for them. So, guys, calm down. They were vibing, yes, for 5 years. She didn't want commitment. Someone said we don't love ourselves. When you vibing is you understanding, Khore, at that time, you don't want to be in a committed relationship. Because just now I get into a committed relationship and I didn't want to commit. And then you guys will come back and judge me again. So, you guys don't know what you want. So it's understanding that you don't want to be committed because you don't want to commit and you vibe. And then in the midstream of vibing, you catch feelings. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. You must just speak up to whoever, go up to the person and say, listen, this is how I feel now. And then we can start judging you from there. This guy said he doesn't want you. When are you still held on? And everything after that, it's on you.
Subs?
Can I say something, guys? I don't know.
Sure, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wamona Taiko Ari. Ari. It only works if you have money. And guys,
And
please
me, I'm
vibe.
judging you.
Please vibe with the type Talona as well. Make sure hore you are the person's type Loena. Let's avoid. Maybe now I'm saying never because the stories I've heard give to Baba sa, vibe Loena because how type you're high and all of those things. So okay, I take back the never. Some of them work, some of them don't work. But in most cases, guys, vibing usually doesn't work. But anyway.
All right. So Mimi's view go hore yay hamba sisi. There's nothing there for you. Fade. I grant. Me, I'm saying, hey man, there are more pros than cons here. So hey, go ahead and try, baby girl. Huh? You might get rejected, or you might get a life partner. I mean, like, you've been vibing for 5 years. He still respects you enough. I mean, come on. Anyway, we
Nina,
will not promote promiscuity here,
Leroy,
guys. Sure,
You
Lola?
said that mommy was listening today. I think we should hear what she thinks, what she said.
No. Oh
It's
no.
fair. Let's hear it from the elders.
No. Sure, you know, I never like have like she said Hore, her TikTok didn't want her to join here, but I think she got bored actually, so now just she left. So hey man, so how you sorry lol. Yeah, but guys, like we still have 2 minutes, Nyana. Something there, like you wanna say, guys? 2 minutes. I don't know. I'm Lola.
On to the on
Hmm.
to the next topic.
Okay. Sabzi, you can close it off there quickly, fam.
I can't remember what I was saying. I got cut off. Kawani, this network is bad. But yeah, I was saying that Taiko, yes, no vibes. But Taiko, if we agree that we are vibing, that does not take away the fact that I am human. It's bound. I am bound to develop some feelings for you. Yes, we are vibing. Yes, I agree. Mara, I am human. If we start spending too much time together, mina ngizokeja or wena uzokeja. Either way, But it doesn't take away the fact that we're still vibing. Like I said, Anonza must just wena ntwana yaka go up to the guy and say to the guy, this is how I feel now, a change of contract. If they got that, then that's when he can make a decision and say, okay, cool, we can't do this anymore. Because, I mean, I'm sure she feels like she's had enough of it. 5 years is a very, very long time. Dean, I'm still waiting for you.
Hey, oh, hey. Anyway, just to close it off quickly, ska dlala ka mmele. Mara hello or you are playing, know exactly where you stand. And that's how we close off the show. If you're vibing, vibe with caution, but we don't encourage that. Yay and the egg. Anyway, sharp guys, welcome to the second part now. So now, like, this is where we give you the chance to speak to us now, right? So maybe you need like some advice, maybe with your mjolo, with your marriage, with your family, with this and that. You can come to us, or you can like just send us like a DM yana there. Then we will keep you there on the way. Then we can bring your story here. Then we can help you here. So remember, this is a very safe space. So be mindful of your language. Né? We are here to help each other grow. We can laugh, born, we can have fun, we can do this, but then be respectful, be mindful of your words as some belief talk, because we are dealing with people's lives here. Ne? Ne? Right. Sharp. So yesterday, we kind of had our very own Nonza. So the story lacked some parking kind of context nyana here and there. So we decided to skip it for today and then reach out back to Sis Nonza there, right? Yesterday, then she kind of explained it like a little better, you know. So we were like, oh, okay, cool, sharp. So Mimi, Mimi, do you want to do the summary there quickly for us, please? Mimi or Sabs?
I don't know if I would do any justice to the summary because nenze ili the mixtape go fair. So I was trying to get through all of them as quick as I could. But the main issue is that, the context of the whole thing is that because we all wanted to know what was the root of the problem. So okay, Sebs can do it.
Yeah.
Yo, I hope my network behaves. But in all, because I missed you yesterday, but with the clarity that we got now, she says that she met Guy, and then they started dating, and then within that year of dating, she fell pregnant. She fell pregnant, and as you guys know, in our tradition, re tsamaisa molato when a woman is pregnant, ba o isa o lo bega di damages gore Leroy o sentse mokokotlo. Anyway, that everything went well. And then she says now she gets along with the mother-in-law. Can you hear me? Why are you making a face like that? Oh,
No,
sorry.
no, it's like there's a disturbing comment in there, like that I just saw. So I'm just
Okay. So boyfriend stays in the back room in the yard, Lima Mahai. So she says that they had a good relationship. She kept visiting the boyfriend, and every time she goes to visit the boyfriend, she was standing in the main house, have like a 2-3 minute conversation, limama, and then go and chill with the boyfriend in his cottage or whatever. And then, but she says that things started changing between boyfriend and the mother, mostly on the boyfriend's side. So he started saying, limit your time with my mother, do this and that. What that he's is it bad? Is it bad?
ke a tlogelanyana tsala ya tshwara tlogela bona mo nang le juice teng e no re no matter go back.
No. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and fast forward. Fast forward, they move out, they find their own place. So boyfriend explained to Ukel Anonza Khore, he was raised by his grandmother. There's a part, I think like high school life, his mother disappeared. She was living her own life and not caring gore o na le bana or anything. So they had to see it out with their grandmother. So it seems like boyfriend is still hanging on that, and they unali anger based on that. So now boyfriend has said to Anonza, she first said limit speaking to my mom, to don't speak to my mom. And now Anonza is pregnant with the second baby, and the boyfriend says, don't even tell my family that you're pregnant. Actually, cut all ties with my family. I don't want them knowing what's happening with us. I don't want you speaking to her and anything. But Anonza feels that it is unfair, because bana, they need to have a relationship with their grandmother, and she feels that the mother is caring, because she would call and say, oh, it's the baby's birthday, birthday cake, please go buy a cake for her. Or if Mwana flu, she would call and say, how is the baby doing now, and all of that. She's out there, she's reaching out. But that thing gets under boyfriend's skin. That's exactly what he doesn't want. But Anonza feels he wants to continue having a relationship with Mama Zala, but behind Anonza's back, because Anonza wants her to cut all ties. So she's pregnant with the second child, and he now says, don't tell my family, they mustn't know anything about it. And now Anonza is saying, what do I do? Do I cut all ties as he says and I respect him? Or do I do it but behind his back? That's the summary of the story.
All right. Oh, and happy, like, you forgot to actually mention that the mother wasn't really present more the guy's life actually for like the longest time. So now that's where the beef actually started. Gore. The mother was a gone girl, like back in her days. Yeah, so now he's mad about that part. So hey, so now okay. So my word there was, hey man, no, like this is very tricky, but then happy this is very beyond you. So rather rather you stick with what you came with actually, You came in with a man, he's still good to you. I mean clearly, the only problem get the relationship with the mother. So baby girl, just just step back, Lala, let's say later on then in the future they fix things, then you can explain or like say mamzo, like me, my hands were tied now, because I don't want to get in between you guys' things here. So that's why you should actually like just pull back, stick with your guy, and respect him. And like there's something KG said actually, but again, kind of like this morning. So rather lose this battle now so that you can win the war later. Mamzo. This is what happened. So me, my hands were tied. But me and you, there's no beef, Mamzo. Yeah? We're just that. Yeah, but anyway. So my advice to Sis Anonza, just step back, Lal. Step back, stick with your man, your kids, let them fix their own things there. But hey, cool. So let's start with Lola. Yeah.
I
Lola?
think I was about to agree. I think Okel must just listen to what Guy says, because in any case, he came there because of Guy. And if she doesn't listen to what the boyfriend wants or the boyfriend says, the boyfriend might like out of the relationship and leave you and the mom having a relationship. And then now you defeated the purpose of being in that house from the first place. So I just think to again must listen to the boyfriend, because also when she mentioned Uti, they were raised by the grandmother. So that means the guy has a relationship with the grandmother more than the mom. Right?
Oh.
I think it's just listen to the main man.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Very brief. No, like straight to the point. I think I'm in love with Lola, guys, but it's fine. Anyway, subs.
You know what? I'm in love with Lola as well. Like, I think this whole week, Nje, I'm in love with Lola. Lola, Ponyana once said to me, I need to hook up with a girl. She's gonna make me wanna change my mind. Ngadlala, guys. Ngadlala.
My God.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
I think
Okay, so you know, Ne, on one of her voice notes, I loved how she said, I don't want you speaking to my mom anymore. And please tell her that I said that. For me, that made things even way easier. Because she can just, the only thing that she can do behind her back, behind his back, is going to his mother. Then is going to his mother and saying, Mama, because of A, B, C, and D that you know about and quite aware of, it has now resulted to this. I really want to have a relationship with you. I want you to have a relationship with my grandchildren. I mean, with your grandchildren. And the night man kakurata, and we've been getting along and said all of that and say, but unfortunately, my hands are tied. Umuntu engize ngaye la endlini, mina ngilandela yena. Whose lead do you follow? Your man's, not his mother's, you know? So unfortunately, if he feels like this, my hands are tied. There is nothing that I can do. But hopefully one day we can all sit down and resolve it, and so that we can all have a relationship. You know, I feel like she must just do this, but back off. You know, I get it that she feels, and you know, when I think Runa Banyana ne, sometimes we are so desperate to get along with, you're my sister-in-law, you're my mother-in-law. It's the idea of, yo, you know, my mother-in-law bought me this, my sister-in-law got me this. You know, we love that thing because in a reality world, half of the time, mother-in-laws and sister-in-laws are monsters. You know, so when you find a nice one, a caring one, is you just like, yo, what did God just give me? Oh my God, you know, it's a thing, you know, it's a biggie. And then now this person comes and says, move away, I don't want you there. Move away from that space. Do you understand? So now it's just gonna be me and you and the kids. Where else you have a family that we could be my family and your family and us. But now you are subtracting your family. So it's just gonna be us and my family, you know? So her feelings, I'm not gonna like barking, cancel her feelings altogether. They are valid. But her hands, yeah. Her hands are tight in this situation. If he says, I don't want you near my family because I'm not there, so because also he's not there, why are you there? It would have been a different story if he was going and he was speaking to them, you know. But he's not going to his house, he's not speaking to his mother. So why would you now want to go against him? And already, you know, KG made such a valid point, and KG said he already feels like his mother betrayed him. He's got that void, Hori. This one woman in my life left me. So you're the second woman from my mother, and you are now also going against me. You understand?
To my mother still.
Yes, yes. So it's deep. She must move the focus. Her focus is her having a relationship with Matwali. But it's not about that. It honestly isn't about that. She must move her focus. Her focus is lo muntu akaze ngaye endlini musahleleng ka yena. And that person right now is not okay. So she must just move away. And then if she feels that unali enga, she mentioned that she has mentioned therapy to him and whatever, she must try and speak about it at a different space, different time, and when nothing involves his mother. You know, she must just focus on his well-being, not involving the mother situation. I'm not sure if I'm making sense.
Yeah, actually, yeah, like you, but okay.
Yeah.
But okay, man, Sabzi, there's a comment there from Kilebukhile, ne? So now and just she's like, okay, she agrees, but then now, should she also keep quiet, like about the current pregnancy to the family now?
I agree with Lola also, but now must she keep quiet about the pregnancy? Yes, she must. I am saying, guys, she must reach out to the mother and say, Mama, because of A, B, C, and D, and not even say anything because nabo mama zalabaya tinega when you come through to them and speak like uyiti ditaba or noliteng, you know, baya tinega. So don't ask Ibu Wakafela and say, Mama, because of A, B, C, and D, I don't really know the depth of the story. I have been instructed to stop speaking to you and not even come and see you, you know, and mention gore, but I hope gore that situation will change in the future. But for now, my hands are tied because nna ke tlile ka motho o, and if this is how he feels, I can't go against his word. If she finds out one day that they have a child and she can't fight her, she will go back and say, Mama, but I did tell you gore go so le so le so le so. I couldn't have said because I was told not to say. My responsibility.
Okay, sorry about that. Nah. There's a comment that I just Bergman, from Tebatso Mpela. She just said something that I really didn't think of actually. What if the
I
mother?
think the guy.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's true. It's
What if
true. I
the mother?
think so. So, Ntwana's case, because my next clips there.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay, you know what, nah? Let's let's give the other kids a chance to speak their subs. Thank you very much, nah. And saying again, Mimi.
Um, ish. So I somewhat agree with what the ladies are saying. Hore, she should um not cross that boundary that her partner has, has made. But now, regarding regarding the second pregnancy, it's isn't it going to be a bit hard for them to hide it from the mom because since patalwa, you know, intaulo for ringane and other things, but that's here nor there. And then another thing, I feel like it's as much as this is gonna sound weird, I feel like it's a bit unfair on Anonza that her man wants her to just cut communication with the mom. He is supposed to I get like the common denominator between all of them. Yena ha jwetse mme wa hae hore kopa o tlogele o bua le motho so in as much as me and you ha re utlwane kopa o tlogele o texta Anonza kopa o tlogele o etsa so he should also set a boundary with his mother as well. Because ha re batle hore ka osane he ba se ba lokisitse dintho go tlo hore makodi ke ena o itse eng blah 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 blah. Do you understand? He should not put this whole responsibility of telling her hore okay fine they're cutting communication on her. I understand? Because yena she's trying to she's trying to be a good makoti. Yeah? She's trying to be a good makoti by trying to be a mediator, I guess, in this whole thing. But he will deny it. Even if he doesn't deny it, Mara, we don't know how he will react if ever balukisitse dilo. So yena, she must just try her best to not involve herself because what if utlo sala le tsona? Ntate hae ko mme wa hae, set the boundaries or please do not communicate le family yaka as to hore nna le wena ha re sa buisana. It's done. Because if he was able to tell mme wa hae hore don't communicate with me, he can also be able to remember hore, you know what, please don't communicate with girlfriend taka and ask anything about my child or even send money or do anything like that.
Yeah, nah. You're like dropping bars today. Damn it. Okay. I never fear. I'm Anonza. I hope you are listening, my sister. Kharelwe marefela rare, eh lala. Just step back, eh? just a few steps back. Hey man, then like let them fix their own things there. You just remain being the loving girlfriend you are. Then when the sun sets, then you can be like, hey, say old lady. Remember that time he said this. But now, step back. Step back, step back, step back. Lee, good morning.
Leroy.
Mm.
Hi guys. I have agreed more with Sabs and Mimi on this one because Mugai can't go and tell her. Mugai needs to sit with his mom down and tell his mom, Muguti mom, Uli came with me in this relationship, and I think it's right if whatever that we need to discuss, you must discuss with me first before doing anything. Guys, I'm a relationship, that is why they get so complicated, because I think Mugele, she's not wrong in a way, because she's trying to fix. She's looking at the bigger picture. Or I want my kids to have a relationship with their grandmother, since mother was not in her son's relationship. So Ugel wants to keep the peace, but at the end of the day, she needs to step back a little bit and allow Mugai to take the lead. Mugai is the one who needs to take the lead, not to push Mugel or go and tell this to my mom, because guys, blood is thicker than water. They might fix things in 2090. The girl will always be remaining at the back. When Akiri, you said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was in a similar situation myself where I was told that I mustn't speak to my husband's relatives because they were not speaking to them. And how I got bent is that when they fixed things, I was the one who was left behind now, because I will listen to him when he says, don't speak to my cousins, don't speak to my uncles, don't speak to my aunt. But when they fix things now, I had now to stand back, and I was called now the person who's not nice, who's not friendly with anyone. They are scared to come to our house because I'm not speaking to them. So it's this guy now who needs to speak to the mom and say, I'm the one who told Anonza that you mustn't speak to, she mustn't speak to you. Anonza nje must just stay away, but try to have that communication, because pregnancy is there, guys. She's not going to hide it forever. She's going to start showing, and the mom will want to know, how is it the baby, how is it going, and all the boy or girl or whatever. So Mina, I think Mukai needs to be the one who step up on this one, but Anonza mustn't push too hard to have a relationship until Mukai has set things straight with his mom and said, Mom, whatever communication that you want to have, go through with me. Let me fix my relationship with you first before you go to my person. That's all I have to say, guys. Dilemma. I'm telling you now, people are not speaking to me, Leroy. His family, they hate me to the core, because I listen to him. And for the past 19 years, guys, I have not, my son, I'm not even, it's so painful, because even my son now doesn't have a relationship with my husband's family because of what he said I must do. Now he's having a lifetime with them. He's fine, he's happy, but now I'm in the dark. I don't do anything. They have whatever funerals, weddings. I can't go because I'm going as what? I don't talk to them. They say, no, we're not inviting her. She's not talking to us. And now he's not saying I'm the one who told it. He's like, yeah, you know how she's like. Now she's the one. He's the one who has turned his back on me and saying, no, it's fine. She's not coming. No, it's fine. She's not coming. She's working. When she's working, she doesn't want to. Now I'm the bad person. So guys, at the end of the day, I will say the guy must speak to his mom. But Anonza mustn't stop completely. Anonza must do something on her side to say, you know what, I came with this boo in this relationship. He's the one who's the leader. I want to have a relationship with you, and I want my kids to have a relationship with you. But at the end of the day, he's the one that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. So I would love for you to have a relationship with your son so that you can have a relationship with me and your grandchildren. She needs to keep her line clean, or else she's going to suffer like me. 19 years. My son is 19, guys. 19 years. I'm suffering. 19 years. I rest my case. Tanko.
Guys, stay away from human beings. Remember, left is your bestie. Hey, Rosie, hello.
Hi, how are you? Yeah, what was talking about, that's what I wanted to say also. And there's another comment that I saw, which people, everyone is saying, "Good, but she's still a girlfriend." Eqinisweni, it's just that she's not married, but she's now a wife. This is what is happening. She's now a wife. This is not a girlfriend. She's now pregnant with the second wife. It's just that she's not yet married. But eqinisweni umfazi nje. It's just that umfana maybe decide. And another thing that I wanted to say ku Anonzane, you might try to build something kandi ubani uguy yena akakafuni leyo relationship and izogcina ilimaza wena the one that is trying to build. So be careful of what you're doing. Like Uli Asho, you try to communicate but unga involve lama fight abo, because you might find out to mama the reason why she keeps on talking to you about the lender engane. You might find out maybe that's her way she's trying to ukuthi angene akhulume nomntanakhe. We don't know what's her intentions speaking to you, so fanele be careful up. Like Lee is talking about, you must ukufunda from the mistakes that other people passed you through, because yeah, you will find yourself in the same situation without even realizing.
Now, you saying good like she should just step back and then like just let them fix their own things there.
Yeah, makaye emuva nje, yena focus on her 2 kids that she's raising. How she's going to do it, usazobona indlela. But le ndaba zalama fight alo mama. And another thing, you said the guy has anger issues. This is what she needs to focus on. Am I staying with this person? What am I building? And where are we going? Because like you said, she's pregnant with the second child. Can she try to focus on herself and the guy that she is with?
Okay. Guys, you know what? Like, this is not really that simple, nah. Like, but I also believe this can work. Let's just give it a chance, eh? Fair. Ndalo, hello. Ndalo, your mic is muted. Okay, Ndalo, please unmute your mic. Maybe, I don't know. Please try there. Or maybe she's not here. He or she's not here. She's still busy farming there, so let's give her time, Yana. Subs, then Dean, then Mimi again. Retlakale naneo guamila. Please. Retlakale naneo sentle. Subs, 2 minutes, Nyana, then give to Dean. Okay. 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 Let's give to Mimi first, and then Subs, you'll be back, because like, yeah. Like, the Queen of Scots, I need to leave.
I need to get down. I just wanted to answer something Sis Rose said, Uguti. Even though Angashadile, she's a wife, she's not. She's a girlfriend at the end of the day. And Lomfana Lona must not give Linganyabantu responsibilities of a wife. As I say in Dombi, yes, umzalele, it's okay, but this guy needs to handle indaba zakhe nomamakhe ngokwakhe, because he didn't get married to this poor girl ukuthi azamnikeze responsibility engaka ukuthi ahamba ayotshela umama ukuthi they want them to cut communication. Also saying they're not even supposed to be in communication. You understand? So Ugai must just grow a pair and just go to his mom, explain why this and this is happening. Ukuthi at the end of the day nakhona ingane abantu ingazosala neindaba that, you know, she knows nothing of. I understand she's trying to be a supportive girlfriend and whatnot, but she must remember usaseyintombi. She's practically a nobody in that household. No, I'm not in a bad way, but ngesintu kunjalo. Even men will tell you ukuthi kahle kahle lana when you are not, you know, umuntu uyathanda uthandwa yimi phela, but nobody recognizes you here. Usaseyintombi. So don't give yourselves too much responsibility. Usaseyintombi. Let this guy handle uma wakhe, and that's it. Bye guys.
Okay, yeah, no, I feel ngwana wena mfana utlile ka spirit wena wa re wound or va spirit go tlo re tsibikela bikinyana mara ra leboga thata o smime Sabs.
I wanted to say on that comment, yeah, Wabo, even that point, now Mimi is now giving me something else. Oh, I had a question for Lee first, Khori. Lee said that her husband started speaking to them, and I said to her, what did she do when the husband started speaking to the family? Guys, I've got 2 mothers that are married, and I've got 5 sisters, 5 older sisters that are married. I'm the only one who's not married in this house. Ke nna le feta ka mo ntlong e. And and I listen to these people when they speak. I listen to these people when they talk. My own mother went through the same thing and said, I don't speak or go to my mother, so you're also not gonna do that. And we were born, we would go like once in 55 years, and you know, it was never a thing. And when my dad started making contact with his family, and nawe uyazikuka, uyahamba. You don't how ni unfold matsogo a gago and say, "Ah, bese ngabakhulumisa bahlala lapha bebahleli khona." When he said that, you know, it's a sad part, guys, for a lack of a better word, don't come for me. When you're a wife, you are your husband's puppet when it comes to his family. In a sense, please, before you come, listen with understanding. In a sense, he's saying to you now, don't speak to his family. Please don't respond now. It's going to be a back and forth, and we don't have time. In a sense, Yoguti, when he says that he doesn't speak to his family, you're also not supposed to speak to them. When he now speaks to them, you are supposed to, that moment, also kuka yourself and start speaking to them. Even if Lee a ceremony and there's Lee in the kitchen and you know that you guys don't speak to Lee, and now your husband speaks to Lee, walk into the kitchen and say, hello, Lee. Whether Lee says hello back or not, this is why they'll come back and say, you're the snacks one. Because now the husband is speaking to them, but when are you still not speaking to them? Why? What are your reasons? Do you have reasons why you're doing that? Because your husband is now doing. You see, if the husband was going and he says, don't go or speak to my mom, it's a problem. But he's not going to his mother and he's not speaking to his mother. He can't jump that line. She can't jump that line. And when Ali, like I was saying, she is still a girlfriend. Kahle kahle ilokuthi nawe siphila isilungu amacheri wenu akhuluma nabo mama benu nawo enye nje that's another thing re phila sekgowa yanong, because in all essence she's a girlfriend. If you wanna know gore ngwana o yang, butsisa ngwana gago. Le nna mama ka ha batla go itse gore ngwana o yang, a ka se fonele Leroy, o tlo fonela nna and say umntana uvuke kanjani namhlanje, you know. And like I'm saying, going back, she's like a girlfriend. By the time bamunyala, like this thing will outplay itself. She'll know if she must go left or she must go right, because in her case, I'm not gonna say my mom went through this and Lee says she also went through this. Maybe she went through it when they were already married. In her case, she's still a girlfriend. She must just look at, for now, she must back off and look at things when Antona yak. And then if this guy ever decides to marry her, then she must read the situation from there and take it as it comes. If this guy decides to one day start speaking to his mother, Liena, she must cook herself and start speaking to the mother. Unfortunately, she has Ahuna. If she's gonna step back and stay behind while he speaks to his mother, then Balotumakoto seal, unfortunately. And it's not like Urozevet said, this mother wenzani, uzobuya ati, wena, what did you do or whatever. All I'm saying is it's not like this woman, the mother now, does not know how the son feels. She knows exactly how the son feels. So she knows if I come and say Uratile says I must stop speaking to you, she knows it comes from Uratile. Because she didn't just wake up from this situation. She knows she disappeared for years and she abandoned her kids, Mos. Or she doesn't know. Yabo? Didn't come through, Baba.
Sabs.
Sanibonani.
Bafuzi.
Bafethu. Hayi nanamhlanje lisavuka.
Savukile.
Hayi lisavuka nanamhlanje. You know, as men, I really think there's a lot of men that are just fighting wars themselves right now. They are dealing with their own demons. Clearly, in the story of Anonza, this man has his own battles that he's still fighting with his mother. And as much as they are not clear and loud, there are still some trauma and some pain. You know, and when you see the very same love that was neglected or that you did not get being passed on to your kids, it might be one of two things. One, it might be, I didn't get it. Why is she passing it on to my kids now? Or she's gonna do it and abandon my kids, and they're gonna feel the very same hurt that I am feeling. You know,
Dini.
Sebs, Grela Habiaka thing.
It's
Dini,
distracting.
don't go to get there, how? Please.
Guys, I'm okay. I'll stop. I'll stop smoking.
How, man?
You know, it's clearly we're dealing with the victim here of abandonment, and he has the fear that we can't know, but we can only speculate right now. Either one, this woman is going to abandon my grandkids after showing them love, and they're going to be miserable after that, or she was supposed to love me and she failed. Why is she showing that very same love to my kids now? Those are the questions that might be moving around his mental state. For Anonza, I think as the role that you are currently, which is a baby mama, a girlfriend, if your boyfriend had to die today, you won't be even invited to the funeral. Kasintu. That's how much you are not part of the family. Your kids might be, but you not, because you're a girlfriend. You have no ties to this family. So it fires back when we want to play roles that we shouldn't be playing. It's like a boyfriend efuna ukwakha a roof at his girlfriend's house. The day bemdamba roof ew utlo batla yinsa ka bophelo ba hae mara a no khona. You know. So I really believe that the only role Anonza has, because one, she has no power to govern a meeting to try and fix this. She can't. She'll be disrespecting her boyfriend. She can't do that. She has the power to, she doesn't even have the power to address the mother. The reason why I say this, if she starts, the mother will never take it as if my son said that, or my son said, I shouldn't talk to you or you shouldn't talk to me. The mother would look at her evil immediately. She will become the bad person automatically. It requires the man for her to speak to her boyfriend, saying, Jayam, protect me in this quarrel that you have with your mother. Make sure that my image is not ruined in your mother's eye. I want to give the child. I want to make sure she's part of my my kid's life. But you protect me based on the fact that you are not willing for us to have a relationship at this moment of time. So it requires the man to step up and actually put that boundary both on the family as he has done to his girlfriend. And number two, Lee, for your husband to abandon you now, because that's what your husband is doing. He just abandoned you in the wilderness, and we want ga sunscreen it fella anytime soon. Because now if the family sees you as the monster automatically and he still continues to entertain, imagine if anything should happen to your husband. Automatically, the first person that they will blame would be you. Vele ubengasifuni. Vele she didn't want. Vele automatically you stay as a bad person. You die. Your kids will automatically be that outside pushed away family. So I think as men in situations, and in fact in all situations, we should take the role of leadership to the fullest of it. If you are unhappy with, especially the relationship your girlfriend has with your mother, make it out clear, make it known on both sides. And Teo Patangwana, it's allowed, guys. I hid my son for the first 6 months up until he was actually born. 3 months later, I told my sister and my mother. Oh, they only saw my son when he was 6 months, where I introduced him to the family because of personal reasons. You know, you want to pray over your kid. You want to make sure you are happy as a father based on his health. He's protected spiritually and physically. So you do your own things. I just feel, Anonza, you have no power to actually move around on this. Ask your man to do what is right. Protect you. Put boundaries to her mother. And because he's already set boundaries to you. So let him do the very same thing kumawake, up until they deal with whatever demons that they are fighting with. The day Beba Sharp, I promise you, the relationship and the love you have for your mother, your sisters, your sister-in-laws, it will automatically, actually it's going to be even greater, because you're not going to come as you stealing time, hiding, but you come with the embrace and the respect and the love that your boyfriend has given you. And maybe you'll be a Makoti by that time. But for now, girlfriend, just chill as a girlfriend, relax as a girlfriend, and continue loving your man. Simple.
Beautifully, beautifully, beautifully put, my leader. Borna. We began, I you made the relevant examples, and I just found a even what the fuck. Anyway, yeah, yeah, man. You know what? So now that's how we can wrap up the Anonza's thing, barking situation there. Actually, Horbona, baby girl, they've made some good points here, actually. So now you heard now. So you know what to do. You know what to do. Happy that's your choice. Yeah, Fede, you know what, the relationships are good here, like with the mamas and the siblings, but you know what to do. All right. So that's how we can close that one up. Because I see Leland has a young thing that she actually like needs help with Nyana here and there, but it's fine. So she said, no, it's like sharp again. Sharp, great. So guys, you know what? Like, please keep liking the screen there. So like, let's reach maybe 40K Nyana there before we leave, because we have to leave in the next 15 minutes. And thank you very much for the rose. There's like, you know, like just keep liking the screen, guys. I want to like, you know, like do this to my nose. This. See this nose here? Yeah, like yeah. Do this to it. Until we reach 40. Please and thank you. Okay, Leo she has a dilemma, like a similar situation. So yeah, Lee, blah now we have 15 minutes.
You know, Leroy, sometimes I always say it's easy for people to say something when you are not in that person's position. You know, Subs said something that now when my man leaves, I have to pack up and leave. When my men do this, I have to do this. I did all of that, Sisi. I didn't stay behind. I went to funerals, I went to things, but as I say, Uguti, you don't know what that person said about you. When he was talking to them behind your back, you don't know what that person said about you. I will tell you the things that I had to go through, the humiliation that I had to go through as a woman. You know, you go with your parents, you say, you know what, because these people, they don't want me or they don't do this to me. You will go with your parents, you know, with your aunts and all those things to his family funerals and weddings. And you will be treated like a dog or a domet or the Yo, guys, if I can go on my story, I will be another announcer. So, Subs, I have done everything in my power to make sure ukuthi I go there, I do things, there's birthdays, you send gifts, and they tell you ukuthi who ask you for those gifts, or you go, you bake cookies, they tell you ukuthi kune funeral, who asked you to bake those cookies, because one day one of his cousins decided, I think the cousin saw what was going on, but she felt sorry for me in a way, and she spoke to me and said, Lerato, you are not on you are on your own, like, because what your husband told us as well, and now that I'm getting this whole thing about the whole process, he told us how bad you are. You don't like his family. When they were fixing things and then getting along with each other, he turned and said, I don't want them. I don't like them. I'm better than them, and all those things. And now looking back at everything, me trying to be like that, this nice Makoti, because you are saying this girl mustn't do anything, must wait for her husband to, or for the boyfriend anyway, to try to talk to the mother. I did the same thing. I tried to talk to the mother. The mother didn't want to talk to me because in her own, when you grow up in a home, guys, where you are the breadwinner. Your mother is the breadwinner, and then your child finds a job, and then your child becomes the breadwinner now for you. And then I come, Mina, as if like I'm the one who's gonna take that role, and I'm gonna be the Queenie now, you're gonna treat me, I think the mother as well, when she was looking at me, she saw me as the one who's gonna take her son away from her. And the son now, every time when the mother asks for something, it's like, yeah, Lee is the one, Lee wants this, Lee wants that, Lee wants this, Lee wants. So I was a bad person from the beginning, guys, from me being introduced to the family, the person who came to pay the lobola, the process, everything. Guys, I can tell you a story that Sabsu will be like shocked to the core. If you want it, Sabsu, you can call me separate. I'll give you my numbers, and then you will be shocked to the core. Did it happen to that? Like that?
Barking Lee, you know what, ne? So, you can maybe bring the story actually tomorrow, because Lena Gasnyaka got us juice not doing very steaky sale.
Leroy, guys, I will start from the beginning and you'll be like, no, it doesn't happen in real life. Guys, it does happen in real life. And the people, they go through the most out there until you know their story and you are in their shoes. Guys, they don't judge or point fingers, because that's the worst thing ever. I've done everything. You see WhatsApps. My son, he's 19. He doesn't even know a slippers or socks or joke from my mother-in-law. But I had to do those things for people because I thought maybe if I do something on my side, I mean, I buy and buy and buy, they will see. No, she's not like that. She's actually a nice person. It's only now the cousins that are getting married and they're experiencing some things that I had to go through. Now they're saying, oh, so now it's actually happening in real life. Guys, it's bad out there for some of us. We are trying to be strong. And this guy is telling me, Uguti, my family, they are a problem. To me, the family is a problem. To them, I'm the problem. So he's playing all of us, guys. He's playing all of us. We are in his fingers, and he's like playing us like a topo. If you know topo, I don't know, topo. 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 That is why I always say, people, they will always say there's two sides to a story. Guys, I had to go for therapy for a year, trying to accept things the way they are. That is why I'm saying I've accepted whatever that is happening in my life. And raising a child that doesn't have a relationship with his family on the father side, guys, it kills me as well. It kills me because kids, they need to grow up in both parties, both sides of the family. My father's side is like this, my son doesn't have that privileges. I had those privileges, but I don't have those privileges. And sometimes they will say to you, when I always, one of my therapists one time said to me, if you never had the privileges of being raised by both your parents, sometimes things will work out differently for you. And when my husband's dad said to me, Larato, I want, because he was never raised by his dad, that my mother-in-law said to him, he told him that if I see him or if he comes to our house, I will kill him, I will burn him, and all things that I never said. And when that man called me and crying and said, why would you kill me when I didn't do anything to you? Guys, I cried for days. I cried for days for things that I don't know anything about. So guys, life out there, it's tough. All I'm saying is that Anonza, even though, yes, the guy, but Anonza mustn't cut all communication, guys. She needs to have that one person who's gonna back her up in future, because my one is not backing me up. I'm all alone with my son. He's going there, he does things all by himself. If I go, guys, I was embarrassed to that level with my family. Even said, you know what, Lee, stay in your lane. When they are ready, when they want to come back, they will come back. But for now, stay there, because what we saw with our own eyes, it's not right for a person to leave that. Guys, it's bad. And yes, I'm still married. I've tried. I even want now to maybe consider divorce, guys, because maybe that will be the best option for me. 10 years, I'm still married. 20 years this year. On the 3rd of December, on my birthday, it will be 20 years. And it's been hell of my 20 years. But now, because I've gone through therapy, I've spoken to people that they've experienced the worst than me, I'm considering now going part ways with this man. And he said, if I divorce him, he will rather kill us all. And I said, I would rather die a healthy death, that I don't have to deal with this, because guys, it's so, I will become so emotionally and cry, and I don't want to cry because, Sub said something as if like I'm sitting here and collecting dust, and guys, I've fought a fight that I don't, like, have you fought up until you have no power to fight anymore? You just want to say, let it all, guys, let whatever flows, whatever crashes, whatever breaks. I'm in that situation now, guys. I'm in that situation, it's too much for me to bear. Yesterday, my son said something that made me want to actually go and commit suicide. Guys, yesterday, my son said something to me that I wanted to go and actually kill myself in my room and end it all, because things get so hard on someone. And when you think you have someone who you're going to rely to, that's someone who's going to hold your hand, that's someone who's going to carry you, and that someone is not there, you are on your own. And you come to a platform where you tell your side of the story, but it looks as if like you are not getting there, you are not saying it right. Guys, it hurts. It hurts to the core. When I have to tell my story and you listen to it and you will decide, I will be your announcer, and you will decide if what I'm saying, does it make sense, or a person can stay this long in a relationship and not do anything about it. It's not nice, guys. It's worse. It's the worst pain that you will say, if I have children or if I have grandchildren, may they never experience the same pain that I went through. Guys, I don't want anything to happen to my child. I don't want any harm to come to him. Anything. I just want him to be happy. Yesterday, I said to him, the biggest accomplishment, my son, that you can give me, the biggest achievement that you can give me as your mother, it's for you to be the best that you can ever be, and to never have to experience what I went through, and to be a better man to that woman that you're going to bring to me and say, Mom, this is my wife. You're going to be the best thing to her. And I'm going to love that daughter like she's my own. She will be the daughter that I never had. I wanted to have more kids, but after what I went through before my son was born and after my marriage, I decided that I will not have more children. This one that I have, it will be this one, and that will be it. Leroy, thank you for, it's the first time I'm joining your platform, and thank you very much, because it made me realize one thing, that in life, there's no guarantees. When you're standing, they say you get a certificate of marriage before you actually go through the process. I wish that I would have been given that certificate of me being a wife now, because I had to go through all that all by myself. And they say women, you don't tell your parents about the things that go through your in-laws, because you will fix things and then your parents, they will hate your person. My parents, they still don't hate him because I don't tell on him. Only my sister knows. Only my sister knows, but my parents, they don't know because they think he's the best husband ever. But I'm dying, guys. I'm suffocating. I'm dying. How I'm not being admitted into hospital, it's only because of my son, because I don't want him to see me. He saw me once at my lowest, and I swore that day that it will never happen again for him to see me at my lowest. So I'm fine. I'm like, guys, thank you for the time. Going through what I went through, this is nothing. This is just the tip of the iceberg. If I can tell you now, what I went through is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot that I can tell that you'll say you are lying. I will prove to you. I'll send you even pictures. I will send you I have someone they say they have receipts that they can show you. Me, his family not talking to me, guys. It's just the the tip of the iceberg. There's worse than this. Being involved in an accident, being told that you're never gonna walk, you're gonna be a vegetable for life, and your in-law telling you that you deserve it, guys, because of what he said about you. Guys, it's the worst pain ever. But it's life in a way. Maybe sometimes God, I remember that one lady when I woke up from coma after waking up from coma, not knowing where I am and always thinking that I'm in my house, there's something wrong with me. But when my mind started coming back. After I stayed in hospital for 1 year, guys. And when I came back, and this woman, she used to come to my ward every time because she would be taking my food. But I wasn't allowed to chew anything due to the head injury that I have. I'll do a live one day. And I cried and I said, God, why me? And she said to me, if not you, who, Lerato? Will it be okay if it happens to other people? What happened to you? And from that day, I took everything. I said, instead of me blaming other people, maybe God is telling me something because I could have died. I was told that when they took me to the hospital, they said, oh, she's dead. There's nothing that I could do. But thanks to my neurosurgeon who said, we swear when we say we're going to try our best until a person is like no longer. But when that lady told me that if not you, who? I said, God, maybe there's a reason why I survived. Maybe I need to tell my story to someone someday, that whatever that you go through, my scars, I always say to people, my scars, they don't define who I am. But they tell a story of how I survived when I had a family that time, married to, and they turned their backs on me. And my husband, a man who sought to love me, whatever. But I survived, guys. So I always tell people that my scars, they don't define who I am, but they tell a story. And one day I will tell my story to that one person whom it will build him or her up, and he or she will carry it, will it like I am too. Thank you, guys.
My sister, you know it, nah? Okay, I really don't know what to say or maybe how to say it, but then what I always say, like, sa se golo ke bophelo swag. Again, like botshelo bo bo dizzy mo gotlhe, but then one fact that you are still here, you managed to come to this life here actually, like means like something, or like there's still hope. There's amen. But then like what I can tell you, bona sister Rahorata blind. Ga o tlhoka go bua bona heads up, bona federe. Let's see how we can help Uswag. Sure, Sab.
Yo, Asalgato, I wanna say, okay, firstly, before I go anyway, I want to sincerely apologize for being nonchalant about what I said. I also took it from the top of how you said it, because you also said it so casually. When I asked Guti when he started talking to them, what did you do? You know? And before you went deep into it, when you started talking, I wanted to say to you, with you, it's not just his family, but the person that the Okshisayo is the one who endlini. It's not the family that's turning your back. Yes, they are turning their backs on you, but the person who's supposed to be protecting you, the person who's supposed to be shielding you, the person who's supposed to be like is the one that's dropping you. This person who's supposed to have your back is the one that's dropping you. And remember, Guti, in that family, you came with that person. So if he gets to his home and then he drops you, there's nothing much or anything positive that you are going to get from the rest of his family, because he's the one person who should be protecting you and guiding you and guarding you and all of that, but he's the one that's stopping you. I'm so sorry for what you're going through.
Thank you.
You know, what you just said now, you reminded me of something. Sorry, I did meet myself because I was crying uncontrollably like a mad person right now. And I said, I'll never do this to myself. You know, when you say that, you reminded me of something when we had to go to his mom. And we had an agreement, it was on the 24th. So I was working. So we said we'd leave on the 25th of December. And I said, okay, let's not cook and buy takeaways. And then tomorrow, because we're leaving early hours of the morning, he's staying far. And then we're gonna just wake up and go because we had a trip again that we had to come back. And we agreed. Imagine we agreeing we're not cooking. The first thing we learned at his mother's house outside the gate, he gets out of the car, he opens the gate and he cries, and then he says, he's hungry. We slept without eating yesterday because I didn't cook since I'm a working class girl. Guys, I wanted to turn back and go and come back home. And his mother looked at me and said, so my son is going to die of hunger while he's the one who feeds you, who buys you the food. As if, guys, I work. Guys, you know, subs, guys out there, it's bad. Guys out there, it's bad. That person will say that when you had an agreement. So he's the one, guys, I'm in this dilemma. I know that I didn't put myself into. He's the one who actually made sure that he dig a hole, and it was not 6 feet under my one. My one, guys, it's 1 billion under, which it's so hard for me to get out of. Because I'm looking at my son and I'm like, will I be a failure if I get out of it and run? Or will I say, fight until you have nothing? I don't know what to do. If that is the only option for me, and if I know if I leave him, he will sell our house and go and stay with his mother, and my son will have nowhere to go. He will go back to his. I must hold on up until when? Because I'm 1 billion under, guys. I'm not 6 feet under. I mean, I'm 1 billion under. And that's what I want to do now. I'm fighting until when he's in university. And I'm praying that God just keep me long enough to see him successful. And then, guys, it can end for me. It can end for me because it's too much. Like, it's enough to say enough is enough.
Guys, but again, Cicely, you know, and like my apologies actually, but we are really gonna have to cut this very short. But then, we'll give you a time pillar, tomorrow from 11:30 actually, so we can actually help you however we can, as in, like rofena kwa how pila gore o kgone go bua pila, and then see how we can help you. So for now, go for my panelists here, like let's say 30 seconds each now to just give you words of like those words, gore o kgone go nna nqanyana, like gore o kgone go feel better, gore o kgone go nna sharp and tlhaloganyo ma sister. Mara sentle sentle, it will give you the time pillar tomorrow from 11:30. Like, no, my sister. So guys, 30 seconds each ne. So ke Rosie, le Dean, le Annie, then le Mimi. 30 seconds, guys, please now, because I have to leave now. Like, there's somewhere where I have to go through. But then, please now. Rosie, Dean, Annie, Mimi.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to say good. I hope we are seeing how serious this Makoya rundown is important to some people. People are hating other bayalimaza ngaphandle lapha. So when someone calls to talk to me or ask a man, this is how serious it is. Anonza, you can hear for yourself if you're in the comment section. The choice is now yours. Then back to Mama Lee. Yeah, I just pray that one day you get a direction to which one is way forward and to make a decision. Like even in your voice, you can hear how hurt you are and how tired you are. It's high time you start thinking for your son, the one that is growing up, how you can help him. You got this. And thank you for opening up because so many ladies, they don't open up to this extent. Thank you.
And thank you very much, Ms. Rosie. Annie?
Hi everyone.
Hi, Sis Annie. Welcome. Yeah, you new here, nah?
Yeah, but I'm not new on the live.
Oh.
Hey, honestly, there's much I would like to talk to you about because I somehow went through a similar situation like you, and you know that's why I started asking questions, not more of motivating, but I started asking you questions. My number. I would love to talk to her. I think there's a lot that I would like to talk to her about, and just to give her a sense of direction from what she's currently facing, because I did face the same situation. Even
Annie? You take a
that's all I can say. I really don't know where to start.
No, it's okay. No. You can actually communicate with her more her DM stuff, so and then like just make sure for Njele Shapo, le grand, because I believe that we could all trust each other.
Yes,
So
thank you.
let's actually be those people that we need in our lives, actually. So let's be those people to the other people also. So yeah. And thank you very much, Isaini. Mimi? So.
You know, when we started this platform, we always prayed that we would, change someone's situation one way or another. And we always preach on how people should be, kind towards each other, because after see go, like it's very painful to hear a mother's cry, not only for herself but for her child. But Cicely, please DM me, because there are things that I can't really say here. So please DM me, and then we will talk. But all I can say to you, ke hore, the way you cried today is the first step of whatever was holding you back. You know, okay, let me speak Gaspedi, because this is not gonna work. Whatever is gonna untie itself, honano. And please understand, Hore, especially in the spiritual world, they tell you or you must cry or whatever lump is in you itswe. And when ge itswa, that's where you see, you know, your ray of sunshine thing. So even if you feel like you want to stand in a room only one and yell at the top of your voice and scream or even break something, you do that so that whatever had bonded you in that moment that you felt like you wanted to end it all will unbond you. But I can't really say much. Kopela on DM, and trust me, it's gonna get better from here.
And thank you very much, sis Mimi. So yeah, like please reach out to her, Len, and then let's make the pots happen, man. Cause we started this with this goal, so now God is like, yeah, yeah. You guys want to be superheroes, as Zisha. Yet actually, we are gonna be superheroes for actually like those people who need superheroes. And Koala, we're gonna be there for you. We're here. And bonus is Lee Sawara. Bonari Sawara. And to close it off quickly, Babdin, 30 seconds. Then Siakopa Zozo. We will come back to Mrs. Lee. Ksasa.
You know, as much as I believe that the gentle
Babdin. Come on now. Should we wait for him?
Oh, give him a chance. He'll come back.
Okay. Give him a chance. But yeah, no, not we we just really have to be there for each other. And yeah, like let's put the egos aside, because actually the theme this week actually was to hold gens accountable actually for their actions. So not that I'm deviating from Barikmakan, Mrs. Lee's Barikinkan like thing like no. Like gents, let's do better, please.
Leroy, I apologize. My dad called me.
I know it's just chill.
You know, the one thing that I love about this platform is the urgency of us wanting to act when we see things that are not right. I love how we are quick to react and protect what we call our own. I've already called this man a coward. I'm not naming or just disrespecting people. I said it earlier on before we even knew the depth of how far this might go. You know, and I think it saddens me that within the platform itself, the ratio of men is way low. I wish there was more men just listening to our sisters talk and bleed out, because that's what they're doing. They're bleeding out, which is allowed and which is a must. I think the platform is for that reason alone. Sis Lee, I don't believe you in a marriage. I believe you are trapped in some prison that is just suffocating and killing you by each day. As much as I hate DMs, please go through Mini, and we are ready to assist in whatever that needs to be done, in whatever moves that need to be moved, in whatever we just here as brothers, we're here as sisters, we're here as a support structure for your next step. Because where you are right now, it's not a marriage. It can't be named a marriage. It can't be even classified as a marriage. You are a hostage of some weird, sick person. And for the threats that can come out of his mouth like that, we are here as brothers, and some of us, that's our playing field. So please contact via DM our sister and she will elaborate to us what are the steps that need to be taken as your brothers. And we are here to defend and protect the people that we respect and love. We want to know more. That's why the platform here tomorrow is given to you, not because of curiosity, but because of we want to see how many exit doors can we build for you to exit this situation. But for now, the best that we can do is keep you in our prayers, make sure that the love that we can send you and the praise we can send you are reaching you and touching you. And you are not alone. Clearly, you are not alone. Families here. Yeah, we can relate. Some of us can't, but we are here and we are ready to do whatever that is needed to be done for you to be okay.
And that's
Thank
how.
you.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Early, you can have your
Yeah.
last 30 seconds, and then we just
Guys,
saying.
thank you so much. I think I really wanted to vent because sometimes when you go to these therapy sessions, you don't even get to vent the way you want. So maybe today, when I tell my story from the beginning tomorrow, it will be much more better. And thank you all so much. Thank you. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I promise I will try to cry a lot.
Nah,
I'll
but
try to be
man,
strong. I'll
you do
try to be
yourself, man.
strong. My
You do.
son always says, you have to be strong, mom. Be strong.
Mm.
So I'll try to be strong tomorrow so that, yeah, Mimi, I will contact you just now. So thank you guys. And I'm glad. I'm glad that I came because I wanted to do something as well, a support group maybe for people. So there was this woman that were planning on doing it because when I told them my story, but I didn't tell about the marriage, my story of surviving the accident. And then she said, you inspired me to fight for my life and for my children. But cancer defeated her and she passed on last month and it hit hard like, yeah, because we're planning on giving people hope out there that whatever that you're going through, it mustn't be the end of you. Leave a legacy or something for people to remember you by. They must remember you for bad things, but they must remember you for good. And she passed on last month. So maybe I will tell my story to someone whom I'm gonna build. So thank you.
Sure. Sis. You know what, nah, like that. You know what, nah, like there's one thing that I actually believe in. Actually, you know what, nah? Those that know me know gore me le religion le bo Jesu ha re utlwane fere ne but one thing that I believe in, nothing ever happens coincidentally, my sister. You were sent here.
I think so too.
You wouldn't believe me, gore. You see these people. See all these people. I've never met them. Mari. We have been doing this for like 11 months now. You see what's happening. Born, I'm afraid. Born. Just give me right now, my sister. Guys, let's meet again tomorrow, 20 past 10 in the morning. Let's come ready for analysis Lee. Like let's give her the support she needs because we are a support group again. So now let's practice what we preach. Ladies and gentlemen, good night.